All right, guys, we're back. Sorry about that, but it was only a very brief break. We are here with Athletico and Aftershock on Inferno. Aftershock starting off on TT, Athletico on the T side. Already in this pistol round, we're seeing tentative play from both sides, but look at this. Now, finally, we are seeing Athletico ready to move up middle. Showing some presence on Banana, but now the true push is coming in up middle, and you can see Has leading the front over at quad side. And so far, actually, Aftershock are doing a really good job staying alive and keeping themselves in these good team play setups. Attacking 2 versus 1, but look, that doesn't matter at all. Snoopy and destiny going down straight away. Great round there from Athletico. Really, really nice execution on that pistol. And that's going to see them going forwards with a nice advantage on the money. Of course, very key 2v1 there. Very key 2v1 indeed. I'll have to see if Aftershock can show us anything particularly amazing. We are seeing a shotgun come into play. USTILO going to take that shotgun over towards apartments, so it'd be really great to see some action here for that. I would love that. And we have Destiny working the scout there in middle, going to get tagged down pretty low. So you can see that Moeycq is kind of baiting USTILO a little bit, trying to draw some fire and make them look to the right, and then back away so his teammate can shotgun them in the back. And that would be the intended effect there. So there we go. Some trades as they make their way into apartments. So good control here coming in from Aftershock, trying to stay close range in apartments. And Ingos has spraying down that AK, going to be able to find a quick frag on Ted. And Moeycq going to be able to get the return. Still with the Nova, going to be able to switch it up for an AK. And considering his situation, they could actually go for this, and I think they are going to go for it, even though they don't have a kit. They're so close, and that's a great nade. They don't know where they are just yet. Going to smoke off Pit. They're very close, and he does manage to pick off Snoopy. In comes Moeycq, though, with that AK-47. Trying to find one of the players that just gets tagged in the head. That's very nasty, and he's going to go down. And that's an unfortunate situation there for Aftershock. They did some good damage, and picking up that AK almost brought hope back to the round as well. So good effort indeed. Alright, so 2 rounds as expected, and now Aftershock going to be on the pretty much fully, because they do have 3 flashes. Let's just quickly have a look and see where these flashes are. Got flashes on the middle as they're pushing down Banana, and we can see that they're able to pick off 1 before the smoke goes down. So it's quite a cool smoke there from Athletico, actually, to just stop that push there. They already saw the players there, so it's not as if they can really do much now. Kind of left to scratch their heads after that plan failed. And a 3-on-4 with just a USP and 2 P1000 is not really super ideal, but you know, their expectations for this round really were just to get some damage in, get some economic damage, just to try to maybe get a kill or 2, force maybe a drop in the following round, or just generally keep themselves in the game by keeping Athletico always in arm's reach of ecoing should they be losing rounds. We are going to see the push coming in here now. Snoopy able to get actually a lead there. In fact, 2 of them going down immediately. Still now is against 2, but he will get taken out regardless. All right, so there you go. The 3 rounds for Athletico after the pistol. You know, you expect them to win those 2 follow-ups. Had some close calls, so their money is really suffering as a result of that. Only really DevK who's on a decent amount of cash at the moment. But this is now Aftershock's chance to get back in the game and show what they're made of. It's a nice smoke, actually. You can see it landing there in front of the car. Gotta say, I don't think I've seen that smoke before, which is, considering the amount of Counter-Strike that I've watched, that's saying something. So that's really cool to see new stuff coming out here. At least from my perspective. Maybe it's commonplace in Australia, but Australia. I won't subject you to my terrible Australian accent. I don't know why I would do that. I'm not going to do that to you guys. All right, so taking a very slow at the moment. Very defensive setup coming in from Aftershock. Very vanilla. Not really looking for any pushes. Just trying to play reactively, and considering the fact that they have still some smoke, a smoke left, a lot of flashes left, the ability to delay a lot, it's a great way to play, especially when you're trying to feel out the offense. And this is the first round where Athletico are kind of put into this situation as the T's, unless they wanted to go for a set play, which they didn't so far. Then they have to look for the picks, and Aftershock are testing this at the moment. And Athletico are trying to also be quite cautious because they don't necessarily know exactly what is behind these choke points, but pushing their way up middle now, and they're not going to all make their way around to Arch side, and that's a quick pick onto teddyT there. And here it is, Moeycq going to lock it down, or try. He does take 2 down with him as he falls. USTILO over by the pit. That's 1 frag as 2 players push onto his position. They're quite close now, but still locking it down, and there's just 1 left. We got Chris there with the AK. Got the bomb down, but he's not going to make it out alive, as Aftershock are going to find themselves the defuse, and that's well handled round. And once again, you know, they went for the very vanilla approach, play reactively, try to feel out the kind of aggression that Athletico have, and I'm sure that these Australian teams, like, you guys understand, like, you have a lot of experience with one another, so you know, giving the respect that each team deserves, I'm sure. As these teams have played against each other in the past, I'm quite sure that they're familiar with one another's Inferno game. So it'd be interesting to see if anybody's got some new tricks to try to pull out and surprise with. We do have a push coming up here onto, or at least an attempted push that is halted by the Molotov there from Aftershock. And we're going to see destY tossing over a flash even to delay a little bit more. Maybe he was even flirting with the idea of even trying to get a bit of a peek behind that flash for some information, but no information to be gathered just yet on Banana, and it's not particularly safe. We do have Chris up close to the Tech 9. Receives a little buff lately, and CZ maybe not in vogue anymore, but it's still really good. The CZ is still actually very good, which is surprising but true. No matter how much they nerf the CZ, it's still going to be good. So here you go. They're going to try their luck over on Banana. They've cleared out map control in apartments, in middle, and Banana. And it's, again, a reactive round here for Aftershock. Ready and waiting with their positions. That's a great pick there from destiny. Defensive play is stellar so far. You see them try to just slowly make their way forwards. And USTILO might just get caught. Oh, not quite. DevK trying to make that work, but wasn't able to. And there's 3 points of health collectively remaining now. That's not a pretty sight at all. Alright, so we'll have to see if they can make this work. We're going to get the plant coming from PeteyG and DevK. So there's that. Does take down the first player, but they do have AKs. Just 1 shot to the head and dead. But 3 players, it's not very likely. He does get the first one, DevK. Can he actually pull this off? Surely not. Moeycq's going to be making his way in now. They know where he is, and that's it. Oh, he gets the second one. No, surely not. DevK going for the 3rd kill on 2 HP. He's going to go down, but he took 2 players down with him. I was very surprised to see that happen, but very well played to do that extra damage, because Aftershock are losing a lot of players each time. And look at this, they can't properly buy on Snoopy and USTILO. In fact, we're going to see a drop coming in there, and it's going to put so much stress on the money. We can see that Snoopy's got a smoke and an HE, but he would really like, especially playing Banana, he would really like a Molotov as well, and it's a flash at least, something extra. They don't have such low grenades though that they would probably think that it's a good idea to do something out of the ordinary or anything like that. I mean, when you're really low on grenades and CTs on a map like this, where you really need grenades to lock down choke points and delay, you start to think that to stop the potential advantage that they have in just pushing and getting open picks through the choke points, you might want to throw in some risks and play aggressively. But they're not in that stage just yet. We're going to see a set play coming in now from Athletico. There it is, the smoke for pit. We'll have to see if well, the TV is bugging out completely. It just wants to spectate the smoke. It is stuck on the smoke. This is really weird. It's actually just completely stuck on the smoke. This is super weird. I can't switch away from the smoke. Might have to try. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's working now. That's a new bug. That is a new bug. I haven't seen that before, but that's amazing. So after being on the smoke cam, it decided that you are not going to leave the smoke. You are going to be stuck on that smoke for as long as we decide you're going to be stuck on that smoke for, which was a bit longer than I was comfortable for. We kind of missed the round because of that. But it did seem like Aftershock cleared that up relatively easily. but it's okay. I mean, whenever there's a new patch, new bugs appear, but I don't think anyone can really complain because the CZ was fine with that. We're going to see Haz going back into this round with a quick pick up middle, and that challenge, it's the first time we're seeing Aftershock get a bit aggressive with their peaks. So far, it's been a reactive game style that they have been playing, not really all that proactive or really focused around gathering information. Their strategy has mostly been to just hold the choke points together and get the counter flashes in as necessary, as the situation calls for it. And so far, that's been pretty successful for them overall. They've hit 3 rounds in a row at the moment. Athletico now, they're down a man, but still, they're going to have the man advantage going into this next site push, which is going to be the A-bomb site. They've cleared up middle, and Aftershock are playing defensively here, and this is really nice to just fall further and further back. They're on the last lines of defense here. They can't go back any further. You have Chris there from Apartments looking for a play. He's going to find Snoopy. There it is. Great shot from Chris. That's going to open up the bomb site, and we do have one player left in pit. USTILO does take down Chris. And can he finding more players? He does get Haz, who's holding the AWP, and things are looking better and better now for Aftershock. It's just DevK stuck on the site, but he's been in an awkward position before, almost came out on top last time with 2 health. He gets the second one as well. There's one more in the pit. USTILO, it's going to be A1 to make the kill. That's 3 for him, and he will get the defuse with plenty of time. Really well played there, and once again, as always, DevK is pretty scary. He's a scary fella. And in these clutch situations, he's yet to make the clutch, but each time he's been put in some very awkward and difficult situations, and he keeps on delivering. Just not quite to the close just yet, but Aftershock stealing away another round. But the work you can see done by Athletico is keeping Aftershock in the realms of an eco. They just have to win one, and they can start to turn the momentum around. But we are seeing the Molotovs coming out from Aftershock now. They do have quite a few, and we have an aggressive position here from Destiny. You can see him there by the sandbags. A position not yet played, and he's going to get flashed out. Good work there from his teammate, and he's not going to be able to get a kill there. He does get the info, he spots 2 players, but this early in the round, that information is not that useful as long as Athletico just wait a little bit. The information that they got from that def there kind of has an expiration date. After a certain amount of time, it's no longer really reliable. And you can see that Aftershock, they're not willing to necessarily gamble here, but they have got Moeycq in the library, who's kind of as close to a rotation as he possibly reasonably can be. And we're going to have the play coming into the B bomb site now. Snoopy there by the back. He is in a great position. And Ted is going to be able to pick up 2 kills, but they'll be able to get the bomb down in the smoke. Get the pick as well for the 3-on-3. He's in a fantastic position, but his teammates kind of stuck a banana right now. Not necessarily something Aftershock are aware of. But oh, what a beautiful one-tap there from DevK. 2 players left, and I don't think his teammates are even required at the moment. DevK going to find the 2nd kill, and already he is putting in such a performance in this match. He's showing incredible skill, and he's certainly a player to be feared. 4 rounds now for Athletico. They finally break that 3-round swing that Aftershock pulled out of the bag, and it was done in a very timely manner. Efficient B play, and once again, DevK, the man of the match here for Athletico so far, I think it's safe to say, with plays like that. And we are having Aftershock finally push to the eco. So much damage done in so many rounds, but finally, Athletico are able to reap the rewards of that. DevK going to open up with a single kill there. As we see Athletico playing the usual strategy, just keeping things calm, easy, slow. Let those pesky CTs come to you instead of the other way around to see if they can make their lives a little bit easier. One of the concerns in a spot like this is, as a team, you're looking for the stack. You're looking to see if they've stacked some site or other, but they can be, obviously after picking off 2 players, it's pretty unlikely they're going to run into a scary stack when they've seen players running all over the place. But it's also just really nice because they can just go anywhere now. As long as they stick together, there should be, in theory, no way that they can lose this round. At worst, I mean, lose 2 players, but there should be no way they can lose this round. Snoopy and Destiny, though, are there to prove me wrong. They're ready with those P250s, a very respectable gun. Going to be getting a lot more action these days since the recent patch. Here Here it is. DevK already Snoopy down. One more over at Coils. Destiny, he is also dealt with by DevK. Finally, his reign of terror put to an end, at least in this round. But that is perhaps all the damage that will be done, and indeed that is the case, as Moeycq is going to go away. 5-4, and Athletico definitely not comfortable on the money by any stretch of the imagination. And Aftershock in a position where they feel really pressured to buy, but they don't feel... I mean, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of teams that would have bought in their position, but you can see that they're going for just the grenades, P250s. They're leaving out the armor, and they got a couple kits. So they're doing quite an interesting buy here, and I actually like this. This is not something that's very common to go for an investment like this, but you can see that it's like having any normal CT setup. It's just with pistols and no armor, but everything else is more or less the same. So we'll have to see if they're able to use the innate advantage that the CTs get with grenades on this map to make their way into some kills and weapon pickups. They are going to need some great flashes, though, to avoid getting tagged by those AKs. That's really the problem with no armor. The aim punch is devastating, but there it is. USTILO going to meet Chris with that P250, and that weapon is isolated. That's a free weapon for USTILO. And we can see that Athletico now are going to be rushing towards B now, and this is really, really nice. All the way in. This is a great mid-round call from them. Not messing around, not scratching their heads for too long to think what to do. Just straight for the B play, and you can see that they are going to get rewarded here. That's going to be a plant. But Aftershock, they absolutely are going to go for this. FACEIT going to pick off one through the smoke. Moeycq the fall. Athletico are sitting in the site, waiting for Aftershock to appear. And those smokes will seem to go away. There's Destiny now making the peek. He's going to spot at least a player at the back boxes and one on second oranges. But look at this. This line of defense at the back of the site. Oh, that smoke was a little bit too deep, unfortunately. He's going to find himself to pick onto teddyT, and he's still going to go for the save of the AK, which is smart. Reason being, oh wow, they're getting more frags here on the exit. That's beautiful, and he's still just going to take his AK away. He still has, let's look at the value real quick. The P250, so that's 3,000, 3,300. Okay, so that's like 3,700 he had there that he still had in his hands. So it's a beautiful save. He's going to be able to keep so much money because of that. Look at that, 5k in the bank for USTILO. Obviously, his team is very hard pressed on the money situation. They're going to escort Haz up Banana for an aggressive push, but USTILO is having none of it. Going to be able to drop Haz instantly, and that is all she wrote for Banana. No more Athletico players pushing up there anytime soon, at least. But Aftershock, oh, looks like Destiny might just get flashed out here. There it is. Not going to see anything. And let's see if the resmoke comes in. USTILO actually still has a smoke here. And Destiny is sitting on the site, doesn't have a smoke. So that means that I guess they're going to just stick their guns here, stay on the site together. No more, not really much in the way of flashes to play with. USTILO's still got an A flash actually. There's the smoke as well. Going to flash into the smoke. This could be huge right now. USTILO catches him blind, spraying him down. That's 3 quick frags. There is the bomb down in front of him as well. Couldn't ask for a better result than that. PeteyG just stuck there. He is stuck with not much hope. Still an entire CT team to contest it. Going to look for a single frag, but he is not going to find it. Another great round coming in from Aftershock. This is just back and forth, and this is kind of as you would expect. So great ace there coming in, and Aftershock showing some awesome plays. Athletico showing some awesome plays. These teams so close this match, so back and forth. We have another buy coming in. It's a bit of a force to say the least. A couple of P250s in the mix here. But an AWP on Haz. And that's not something we've seen really that much of. We saw him use it in one round or go for it previously, but he got taken down over at quad. Sorry, yeah, I think it was at quad. He was looking over the car into pit and got caught off guard, didn't even get a shot off. So hopefully Haz can find more with his AWP this round. Some good P250 support going in here, looking for some picks, but Destiny is going to be able to defend that, lock it down. Snoopy's ready as well. There's no way they're getting into the B site. They're going to make their way onto A instead, which is smart. And Moeycq's there, ready with that flash. Here he goes. DevK getting his flash. Keep firing a little bit through the flash. More flashes coming in, using that grenade advantage beautifully. Aftershock, 2 easy kills. The smoke, it is a shutout. Has misses the flick shot with the AWP, and that investment is going to just go for nothing. And that is very sad. It's very unfortunate. Has not having his game so far. It's very difficult to play an AWP on the T side on Inferno against a defensive CT setup. I mean, if they're not peeking you, that means you have to move through choke points. That's one of the reasons why Inferno is can be a hard map to play on the T side. You have to use team play, you have to use flashes and smokes to push yourself into positions. You can't get open picks and angels like you can on some other maps. And here it is, the spray down from USTILO. That's a quick quad kill from him. Might just find himself PeteyG as well, just sitting there, a little bit blind, running around the logs, and there it is. An ace for USTILO, and that is the second one, I do believe, for him. So good work. Indeed, he's got 2 5Ks. Pretty nice. They are, of course, against... Well, one was against the buy round, but they were successfully flashed. I mean, he played that perfectly. So, Athletico now losing quite a few rounds in a row. Let's see if they're able to pull something back here. Oh, what a lovely headshot there onto Fake Dan. And Aftershock definitely in a good position here on the map. Looks like they are thinking about trying to take Banana completely. Looking for that deep smoke potentially. Trying to just manhandle the situation. PeteyG ready for the peek. Knows that they're close, that they're lurking. There it is, flash, peek. teddyT with the kill onto PeteyG, and DevK now, we've seen some great stuff from him in recent moments, or earlier moments in the match, but we're yet to really see a response now. He's quieted down some since Aftershock have come into prominence on the plays. They've been looking really strong on these defenses. And I love this mix, oh, they're actually even boosting up over the smoke, and you can actually see just enough to be able to get a shot. There was to be somebody there, but Athletico not with much to do other than push A, and this is something that Aftershock are ready for. But Chris, with the great execution, going to drop Snoopy now, and they're going to wrap around for this A site, but has low health. Player in pit, player in balcony, one flanking up middle. It's not looking good here for the terrorist side. Has is going to burn Moeycq to a crisp, as we have USTILO coming up from the balcony, and Chris is already on the site there. DevK coming in with the AWP. Look at this response from Athletico. It's all on DevK now. There's one more player. He's going to get taken down. Headshot. And that's beautiful. Absolutely phenomenal play from Athletico. 3 players moving into the A bomb site. 3. Has from the quad side. He had like 20 health on him, but they still made it work. Really impressive stuff. That's an amazing way to come back into the match here. That's going to put it to a 7-7 title up, but somebody has to go in with an advantage here. It is going to be the last round for the first half here. And still going to go for a quick peek on balcony. Is rewarded with a frag onto Fake Dan, and PeteyG is going to be able to take that AK off the floor, but DevK, did he not see Snoopy there? I guess he didn't. 4-man defense up middle. And look at this, they're closing in now. In the face of him, teddyT goes. Only takes down one, but Destiny with the support is able to take one down as well. As some good trades for the CTs. Moeycq, mid-air, headshot found on DevK with that AWP, and now Destiny on the other side by Arch has this angle on lock as well. He's got support. Snoopy coming in. All 3 CTs have it secure. And there you go. 8-7. And it is going to be Aftershock leading just by 1, but it's so close all the way through. Both teams having really cool performances there. We are going to have a quick little toilet break, I'm informed. So the teams are going to be, well, going to the bathroom. That's what a toilet break means. So we'll be back in just a moment, guys, with the second half between Athletico and Aftershock for the FACEIT Oceania launch tournament. back. We're back, guys, into the mix on the second half here between I was going to say Athletico, I don't know. Athletico and Aftershock. And it's a quick push onto the A bomb side already. Aftershock taking no prisoners. Not messing about. No funny business here on the A side. We have Snoopy just on the pit right now. Going to be cleaning it up. Chris going down. Not much he can do really there. And looks like Athletico really caught off guard by the pace, the blinding pace of this push. Fake down and has still with chances though to bring this back. No kit on either one of them though. So they're going to be fast. And once again, Aftershock looking really, really strong. And they're going to be able to take this pistol. So it's really, really close. So I'm very curious to see how Athletico are on the CT side. But it's going to take some rounds now. It's going to take at least a couple rounds before we really see what's going to be up for them. And already we're going to see Chris and Haz with a bit of an investment. In fact, I don't know, everybody's going P50 armor more or less, and 5.7's in the mix as well. So they're actually going to go for the full investment here. So Athletico investing to do damage. They are going to accept the possibility wholeheartedly that they are going to lose this round, but they are going to have to take down at least 3 or 4 players with them to make this investment feel worthwhile. Let's see if they're able to do that. We're going to have the peak coming up here. Nice tight angle by DevK, but he's not able to find the frag just yet. Fake down over by Archside is feeling a little bit lonely, as if they were all to push up on his position with those rifles. It would be a scary, scary place to be. But so far the push is halted, as they are actually trying to force a response from Athletico, trying to force a rotation, try to catch maybe somebody on banana, or maybe catch a push. They know they have an advantage here against these pistols, but look at this, not sure which way to look. They're going to find some damage, some significant damage. USTILO down low, teddyT tagged, 2 players falling now, PeteyG finding a kill onto USTILO, and this push is not working out. They can't get onto the site just yet. Fake down with the peak and a snap onto the head of Ted. And here we have PeteyG coming in for the flank. Finally, was so patient, but he's rewarded with that kill. And Moeycq with a quick double. Might just be able to turn this one around. Has with 13 health. And PeteyG is still full on the flank. But look at that. The distraction. Absolute perfection. They managed to pull out the round. What a huge upset for Aftershock there. I mean, okay, they went to the the pistol armor. It's pretty good in CS:GO, but it's not as good as well CZ armor when the CZ of course was not nerfed. So in Europe at least we're not seeing these kinds of plays be so prominent, because before you had to go CZ armor because it's just too good not to. You're reliably going to be making kills with that, and a lot of the time winning the rounds, so you just have to do it. So it's a heavier choice made. But we'll have to see now if Aftershock can actually bring about a plant here, because that's pretty much the sole objective right now for this rush. And it looks like they won't find a plant at all. But yeah, I mean, just finishing that point, I mean, before the CZ it was so good that you had to go CZ armor. You pretty much had to in that position after losing the pistol, because it's just too good. You could swing the map back quite quickly or do a lot of damage and keep the pressure up. It's just too good. And now you have more breadth of choice, because the choice isn't so obvious. There isn't something that's like so super good anymore. So if we can catch the smoke there. It is a smoke onto the car actually, and I do believe that smoke leaves a gap for them to see the legs, for the banana guys to actually see the legs of the T's if they're moving up. I do believe is the purpose of that smoke, and it's quite fancy. So good stuff to see that. We're going to have very tentative defense there, knowing what they're up against, which is not very much considering that they did just kind of cripple Aftershock. Aftershock could have forced up here, but they decided not to. And here it is, the crossfire going in, Fake down coming in. He is behind them all with a FAMAS, able to take only 2 frags actually. And we have the T's busted into CT spawn, as Athletico are left to try to figure out exactly what is going on. Where are they going? And they are smart right now. They're smart to just hold positions actually. It could be very easy to move in this position, but Aftershock we can see are yet to make a choice, looking for a pick. Still are going to spot one in the distance. It is of course PeteyG. He's going to be repositioning. He's got that mag. And all he has to do is stay alive right now. The bomb going down is a result that they can afford. but losing the round is absolutely not. There it is, looks for the tag, and we'll find a bit of a tag. Just yet, in comes Chris, and this is going to be the cue now for PeteyG and DevK to make their way in as well. And so far, we are going to see Chris take down Destiny. 2 players left the back of the site, so now just one, and it's going to be Moeycq, and PeteyG will take him out. So wonderfully handled, not panicking, not over-rotating, a very calm and collected Athletico side we're seeing so far on the CT half. It's beautiful from them. Always nice to see that level of clarity, mental clarity. As one of the most dangerous things in a game like CS is that kind of chaotic mind state where you lose track of what's actually happening, of the bigger picture, and you make rash choices. But we're going to see now the push coming in here with the grenades down onto middle, and not going to catch anybody with those grenades, unfortunately for them. You're going to have this is like a smoke, obviously for in front, well, just by the car again, and or the choke point for B. Just quickly check that out. Wait, did we get it? No, we missed it. Never mind. But you'll be able to see it's. If I can find the play, there it is. You can see the smoke right there. That's where it landed. That's a really nice one. Of course, it allows them to just constantly re-smoke it. Often with a play like that, you see a team rotating one player back from B to have a 4-man setup on A. But because the smoke isn't very deep at all, it's very close to the site. You kind of want to keep that second player as close or on that site for as long as possible, because you don't have as much warning time. But Aftershock making their way up middle, and Athletico are feeling this out at the moment. They are already on the A side of the map. PeteyG made the rotation kind of in the floating position here, just moving towards through arch side now, and we are going to be catching them through the smoke, and it's not going to work out this push so far. PeteyG going to make his way in. There's nobody here. He's going to catch. Oh, he caught rather Ted on the quad area there. Not even aware that he could be coming from arch side, or perhaps too preoccupied with quad. And that push was just largely completely just foiled. They didn't really gain any ground from that. They got completely stopped by the counter grenades of Athletico. So if they want to do that again, they've got to rethink it, because the response was just too simple for Athletico. They didn't get put to any hard decisions. It's just some simple counter flashes, counter smokes, and that was it. No luck found for Aftershock. Let's see if they're going to be able to mix things up here a little bit. So far they are, once again, being very tentative. They are slowly taking control of apartments. We're going to see Ted moving in to apartments here. teddyT. We'll have to see if he's able to even find a pick potentially. Or want to also see if he's going to be so brave as to push towards the balcony position. Or if they're just going to keep him in boiler here. They have so many options to work with. They know that the banana is clear, and they haven't run a play on banana in a while, so it's like they are having their heart set on middle there, with USTILO kind of throwing some nades in towards banana, and that's actually forcing Haz and PeteyG to respond a little bit. That you can see that they are throwing in some nades, and the fact that USTILO would have heard the Molotov might even make them want to go back to banana, but looks like they're going to go through the smoke with the flash and find the frags. Entries coming here for Aftershock. In goes DevK on the response, but he can't find anything. There's too much smoke and flash, and they're going to go for the wraparound into the B bomb site. PeteyG making his way back on construction. Here he is with the M4. Friend down, but he does find one actually. Has with 2 as well. This defense is looking strong. USTILO and Destiny still alive. In fact, just Destiny now, as PG finds himself another frag, already with 2. These banana players, PeteyG and Haz, really locking things down. And Destiny, nothing to do, no time to work with, and doubtfully can save it. In fact, he will save it just in time. So really nice defense there. Athletico, PeteyG and Haz responding super well to that wraparound. Of course, DevK was able to call it as it was happening. Gave plenty of time for Haz to move around, or I think it was PeteyG actually, to move around to construction, get a better angle, and Athletico is starting to run away with this. We see a force spike coming in from Aftershock, 3 Galils, some amount of grenades, but not all that many. Severe lack of smokes as they are going to make their way through apartments. So again, looking for this take of the A site, but there's 4 players. It's being read now by Athletico. But Red or not, the frag found by Destiny. They have left one on the B site currently. And Fake Dan is... Oh, I think he got a bit of a lag there. Lag spike. But this is nice from Aftershock, just relaxing. Using the time. Fake Dan even going to receive a tag. And even though it didn't do any damage really, that just that presence, this pressure, they are really going to be keeping players on A at the moment. This is exactly what they wanted. Fake Dan going to be able to take down teddyT. They're still trying to sell this Fake. Haz is the only man there. It's a 2-on-1 on B. They have to win this. Haz takes him down in the 1-on-1. Destiny falls. There's no trade. And now the bomber is stuck there. He's waiting. They have figured it out though. In fact, or have they? We've got Fake Dan floating between these two positions. In come the grenades. That is going to be the giveaway. And Haz is still there at the back of the site. They know he's there. Let's take down another player. These plays from Haz on the B bomb site are so well thought out. And it's just Moeycq left over. He's got 9 health. And again, they run out of time. Moeycq able to find a frag there. But, oh my god. I don't even know what happened there. I don't even know. But, team kills. Gotta love them. Okay, so 13-9, and so far, Athletico, they showed a better T side. I think that's without question. I don't think anybody can really say anything different just yet. So you do get the pre-nades going down middle, and Fake Dan pushing once again up through the second mid through the balcony. And it's very unfortunate there for Aftershock to get caught by that. Not once now, but twice actually. And we do have again USTILO just trying to keep Banana safe. As Aftershock slowly make their push towards the quad side. They do have Moeycq, who's in a very key position to maybe pick off somebody, but Fake Dan already thinning out the numbers before they can really get things started. DevK there, ready to combine with Fake Dan, but killing Moeycq as he's on his mate's head. That's very neighborly. All in good spirits here for Athletico. As Snoopy and USTILO are ready for this push towards Arch side. There is 45 seconds left now. Time to work with. Flash through and the frag found by Chris though. And Haz in position once again. So these positions are looking really good. And that's 14-9. We are going to see a bit of a pause here. So looks like it is due to some ping troubles for pretty much everybody. So looks like we'll have to see if this can get resolved relatively quickly. Either way, guys, we will go to a quick break, as I'm here alone. I don't want to just keep bantering at you incessantly. Although some people are like that. Some people are really strange and they actually enjoy that. So whatever. Match is paused. Guys, they're going to be sorting out the server and the pings and everything like that. We'll be right back with the rest of this match. It's currently 14-9. Athletico in the lead here. Well, see you soon.
G2A.com, the best video game store ever! Fast as lightning, solid as a rock, cheap as duck! What's more, you can sell on it because it's also a marketplace. Remember G2A.com, the best video game store ever!
forget that you were here. Some part of me wants to disappear with you. My soul and all that I could afford. So only gonna fall into what you've explored.
Feel so free, just believe we can come alive. We're so far from the ground, but I'm not looking down. Feel the warmth of the breeze rushing over me. Now we're soaring high, reach and touch the sky.
Welcome back, guys, to FACEIT TV. We are going to be resuming as normal. This is, of course, the FACEIT Oceania launch tournament, and we have Aftershock and Athletico playing up against each other. It's currently 14-9 in favor of Athletico on Inferno. Got more matches coming here today as well. If you're just joining us, you haven't missed out. We do have another best of one after this, and then the best of 3 finals, and they're going to be playing for $1,000. So this is, of course, to celebrate this momentous occasion where FACEIT have now moved into the Oceania region. So that's awesome. More FACEIT for everybody. More CS, more fun. It's there's nothing bad about it as far as I can see. Anyway, we should be jumping back into the match now. I think, unless I'm pretty sure we should be jumping into the match very, very soon to resume this one. Athletico, I think that the thing for Athletico here so far, from what I've seen, of course, I haven't seen a lot of these teams because I have my hands full of the European and North American regions, but I was actually quite surprised actually how good these guys are, which is really awesome, and especially the T side of Athletico was really nice. It was notably stronger, and this seems to be where the difference has been found so far in this matchup, and where these extra rounds have been accumulating, because Aftershock haven't been able to really put the T rounds on the board just yet. A lot of their plays have not really been working as they would like. Kind of getting stopped on these pushes through to A, getting the counter grenades doing a huge amount of work, and a lot of these plays on B have actually been shut down because PeteyG and Has have been really on point, and perhaps some of the grenades for Aftershock aren't quite there to help out. But you can't deny the huge individual performance. It's a great nade there, beautiful stuff, and Has looking to be in a very nice position. They are playing it super slow Aftershock, and Athletico playing a really far back line on the A side. 2 in pit, 1 on arch. This is actually going to work out quite well for Aftershock, because Athletico, they have no way to see this happening. And in it comes. There goes the pop flash for PeteyG off of the second oranges, and we do have Aftershock moving in. Can they have more success now? Smoke, the decent spawn has close his teammate to go down. He does get 2 frags before he drops, but already a better result than we've seen recently from Aftershock on these B pushes, but the bomb still needs to go down. It's a 2-on-2, that grenade sent soaring, and that's 10 and 20 health, 30 collectively for the remaining 2 players of Aftershock. It's not looking too hot for them. DevK, the monster, still alive, as well as Chris. He's going to be able to find his first frag there, and DevK to finish off the second. DevK, I think, one of the most impressive players so far I've seen today. 15-9, we move on to match point. Athletico doing a bang-up job on the CT side. And we can see that only 1 round really has been gained so far for Aftershock on the T side. They've really been struggling here on the T side. They do have AKs all around. They've got the grenades they need. So at the moment, they have every chance to bring this game back. See if Chris can find this frag. It's going to be a very easy one. Destiny almost just walking out there. Not much support. I didn't see any flashes either for him. So very risky stuff there. Losing a man already on that push. Aftershock back to the drawing board. We do have Banana. That's a good pick there from USTILO. He might just keep his team in the round and the match now, as we are going to have Aftershock still kept out of middle by those smokes as they go to a site now. Athletico. Chris picking off USTILO over by B, and this is going to be the A push coming in, and they know what's up. Chris floating back towards A as they make their way up quad now. There's Moeycq up on the side. DevK. Oh, what a shot from Moeycq! He will get taken down by Moeycq by FakeDown in the end, but Snoopy left to try to make this work. There's 38 seconds left on the round. That's shot from FakeDown on the response. Very, very key stuff. Snoopy making his way back to B now, and of course, Athletico. Either they gamble on a site together, or they split up one to a site, which is much more ideal here. And we're going to see that it's going to be Has who's tasked with this. Like, he's got the WP. Ooh, gets the tag through the coils. Here goes Snoopy, still staying alive. He needs to put that bomb down. There's no time left. We'll get it down. And we do have Has repositioning with the AWP, and all they have to do now is attack together. We can see this is a very precarious position for Snoopy. Already now tagged. It's very low. Going to find Has around this corner, and they spotted him. They know exactly where he is now. They can just go for the defuse. Snoopy has to peek. Here it is, ready for that peek. And there it is. Has going to be able to take him down, and that's going to be it. Athletico going to be able to take the match there against Aftershock, and they are going to be move through. We do have Immunity and the Originals coming up as the next match. Still yet to figure out what map it is, but guys, stay tuned for that. Immunity, the Originals facing off after the break in the FACEIT Oceania launch tournament. Stay with us. You won't